mind is okay. Off your mind,
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk through to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ dódódódó. Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ dódódó.
Good morning to you, good afternoon to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. Share the broadcast.
Lórí YouTube, Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí.
Ole Nikolu, Ole Latifku, and the two topmost, as they claim, presidential candidates in Nigeria are both thieves that would never, ever open their mouth and tell you they want to fight corruption. You know the popular saying, if you don't kill corruption, corruption will kill Nigeria. And you also remember our own saying, if you don't kill Nigeria, Nigeria will kill you. Pick your own, choose your own poison.
Godfatherism, kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun, Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o, kẹ́gọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu. Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one. Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ dódódódó. Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one.
There is a lot going on, you know that. And those who are sitting in their own comfort zone, the political class, the elite, those who felt like they were untouchable, now they know a lot can happen, especially all that are happening right now. Tell them.
Lórí Facebook, and yes, we like Lórí YouTube, and yes, we like
According to Obaseki, let's get started.
How can PDP, the party, they not only couldn't win, they were not even number 2. So you can see that something is going on. And we do not want this to be a trend. The future of our politics in this country is changing. I don't know how you are, whether you are closely watching what is going on. The level of disenchantment with the existing parties. I'm sure in all our homes here, we have so many people now who call themselves Obidients. I don't know whether you have them in your house. Just ask them, where are you? Which party are you for? They say Obedient. Do you understand? They don't want us. They are not talking about APC or PDP. They are looking for alternatives. And they are much, much more. You see all of them queuing for PVCs now. They are not looking the direction of APC or PDP. They are looking for alternatives. And if we don't curb this, if we don't make our party attractive, I do not know what will happen in the next election.
Just like they would deny the vibrancy, the potency, the existence, or should I say, the existential threat of the Nigeria breakup that IPOB represent. Do you think they don't know? All of the coordinated attacks on them in the media and offline and everywhere. I mean, those who feel threatened by them breaking Nigeria, they know all that is going on. When the Yorubas and the young Yorubas says we are done, we don't want to be part of this whole contraption anymore. But when we tasted the poison that Nigeria has been feeding to those before us, now we are watching Nigeria happening to our own beloved people. Now people are saying we want to leave. We don't want to be part of this anymore. You see what is going on. You see what they are doing to Oloye Sunday Igboho. You see what they are doing to everybody who is standing up for that. And according to Obaseki, he knows, they know. Could they be muzzled? People are disenchanted with the system. That is established. And on Maiyegun's Diary Political, I quite do my best to help everyone who is already disenchanted with Nigeria. Like Omoyele Sowore said, many of us have already disenchanted ourselves from Nigeria. We're just waiting for alternative. People have chosen alternatives like Biafra. They have chosen alternatives like Oduduwa Yoruba Nation. Now, these are coming from the disenchanted people, from the failure of those who claim to be in charge of Nigeria. Now, this is not the first time he says something like that. Now we have Obidients. Obedient. The same people are also disenchanted with the system. And this time around, they want to challenge the system electorally. But a year ago, Obaseki said something similar. Just the message.
Nigeria is going to a new stage. There is a new paradigm. The politics we started in 1999 has now expired or is expiring. So anybody who is playing politics the way it was played in 1999 cannot succeed. Because the children who were 5-6 years old in 1999 today are now getting married. They are now the ones that are going to be in charge. So if we don't provide leadership, they will push us aside. They are more than us. I have their data. They are not happy. They do not like what we did to them during NSAS. So we don't have to wait for them to express themselves again. Let us provide leadership. Because as you know, They say those who make peaceful change impossible make violent change inevitable. So what you are seeing in insecurity today, what you are seeing in hunger, what you are seeing in desperation of our people is a sign of the failure of our political system. And we have to correct it. We have started in Edo, and we must continue. The old order can no longer
be sustained. This Nigeria cannot. I told you, listen, he's the governor. And if we begin to dig, that's going to be a story for another day. I said the message coming from them, just to let you know that they know. And what Obaseki mentioned about the Obidients, I have some clip here. Let me show them to you before I quickly delve into this today. Now, somewhere in Enugu, Okpara Square, right? This, where is that? Yeah, this was captured where young people were protesting that INEC deliberately trying to disenfranchise them. Yeah, that is by denying them, voters registration. This on the streets in Enugu.
INEC, give us machines! 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 INEC, give us machines!
That's Enugu. There's other ones. See. And those are the people they call, the Obedients. Although this OB issue, it will be so funny, right? It has united PDP and APC. For some reason, we don't know what's going on, but something is going on. We are not blind. We are not. Because in that same Nigeria, here's another one. I have another one again.
Give us machine! Want machine! Give us machine! Give us machine! Give us machine! Give us machine! INEC! 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 Give us machine! Give us machine!
They are angry and they are determined. So, if they get rigged out or muzzled out, that is the ready-made revolutionary army there. But again, something is going on. So tonight, we received the news that their own INEC has extended their registration and what have you. But you see that video you saw there? That is happening right now in Nigeria. You see those youth who lost their own friends, family, relatives, and all that at during the NSAS protest. Those who got shot and all that. Somehow, they've figured, they've connected to a movement that they now call the Obi movement, the electoral one. That is not them only. In that same Nigeria, there are even more massive number of those who are saying, all we are saying. referendum is all they want. Yes, those are the Biafrans. But the reason why you won't see them like that anymore is because that number, that size, you can see times 10 of that. If to say Nigeria is a country where they preach the message of self-independence and then self-determination are easily shared, same way you can walk about and say, come and be an obedient, come and be this, come and be that. So they chased those ones with flags and then trumpet, pa, like that. They became a threat, a big one, that they chased them to the last of the earth. In Igbo land or Biafra land, they call them terrorists for waving flags and blowing trumpets. So if to say Nigeria was a real place, you see that number you saw there just now, you will see that it will swallow any political movement you can see anywhere, especially in Eastern Nigeria. But you know what is happening to them today? IPOB. And yeah, because that's what they wanted you to see. They didn't want you to see that anymore. Yes, that is the IPOB they call terrorist for you, right? They also existed in a democratic setting. You will be seeing them everywhere, like that, with their flags, speaking to their brothers and sisters. That even if you want to get any PVC, you are not getting it because you want to help them fix Nigeria. You can't. But you have a choice. So as we speak, the Bloomberg, I don't know if you have seen that anyway, but I'm going to try and read some part of what Bloomberg released on Tinubu. In Nigeria, the people love their own oppressors. They love their thieves differently, okay? And they speak glowingly about their own different thieves. Tinubu is 70. Atiku is 75. Both of them managed to spend the billions. I'm talking about tens of billions of naira to buy the presidential ticket of their own different parties. There are two parties. But guess what? Grafts, looting, stealing, relooting the return their loot has made Nigeria not just the corrupt or corruption capital of the entire Africa, shamelessly. It is also the poverty capital of the world, where the capital flight by politicians, office holders, their family members, their cronies, and others are into different money laundering of your own resources, laundering of your own resources. However, they are the two top, according to the Bloomberg report, a rigged system that, you know, there was a time I told people, I said, listen, if you pay attention very well, right, you will realize that it is not the moment you have to go out there and choose somebody to become, to elect somebody to become your representatives and then be able to hold them on their promises. I said that is not what really determines if you are making the right choice or not, because the choice they put before you are not your choices. They are the choices of the crooked system that eventually churn them out. Check out how they produce all your lawmakers, what do you call them? House of Assembly candidates of these parties. Check out they produce out all their House of Representatives candidates, Senate candidates, senatorial candidates, presidential candidates, governorship candidates in different parties. And then you will see that is where the problem really lies. It is not when they, because these people, the people who choose your own representatives for you in a rigged system, they have to be paid. The person who paid more is going to end up as the candidate they are going to put before you. And you, as educated as you are, as battered as you are, as abused, as traumatized as you are, in the hands of different roguish politicians in different governments, You have no choice. You then have to say, I will just choose PDP. And I'll just choose. Meanwhile, you know, they will be telling you an aspirant is bribing delegates with hundreds of millions of naira. And you will be rejoicing and say, that guy is going to be the candidate. Nobody has his money because he could pay those who are going to make him the candidate. Then you, the mumu you want to go and get PVC to come and choose between the highest paying thieves. Then in the long run, when you choose the thieves, then you expect them to give you the goodies of democracy. Is that not stupidity? That is why we said that a system that allows criminals, kidnappers, convict, ex-convict, people who are pure criminals to manage to clean their money through your politics, and then you, foolishly or ignorantly, expecting them to now turn around and give you the best. It doesn't work that way. That is why many of us are asking for the entire collapse of the system. If you crash the entire system, where people can then decide and say, do you still want to be part of Nigeria? That is a question that should be part of an election process in a working country. As you want to go and vote, you'll be, Yorubas, Biafrans, and everybody from everywhere, you'll be looking into the ballot and say, okay, which political party actually have a clearer explanation on restructuring, on state police, and this and that. And you are like, oh yeah, this can work. None of them has any, but they will say anything, just to get you to agree with them in order to keep Nigeria again. So the fraud is what many of us feel like, why waste your money? Why waste your time? Why not actually channel that money into helping, right, to crush a system that continue to produce the likes of Tifnumbu, the likes of Atiku, the likes of Bokwari, the likes of all these rogues that are always going to end up as your two choices. That's why you have to give credit to the Obidient. I have told you, anyone that is against a rigged system like this, a system that is rigged from the scratch when you are sleeping, they are bribing those who will make them candidates. They are paying them off, right? And they are not paying them because they want to come and serve you, but they are paying them off because it is an investment. At the end of the day, they win, and you lose. So while you are sleeping, they are paying some faceless other criminals like that in their different political parties, and then you are waiting. Atiku is going to win. Why? Because you love your thieves differently. Tinubu is going to win, whether you like it or not. Of course, he will win because they have made your choice for you because you love your own thieves differently too. But it is a democracy. You have a choice. The only thing some of you don't tolerate is that if you love Tinubu, good for you. My job is to make you understand the choice you are making, right? And the consequences after that. You should not, by any means, feel like those who want Biafra, they are not making a choice too. Those who want Oduduwa Republic, they are not making a choice too. You know, this is where the whole clash of the clash of the titans comes in. The system produces two greatest thieves for you. And then the Bloomberg did the piece on them. I would have loved to share that on my screen, but I am just going to read, like, pick in parts for all of you who are not really worshippers of thieves, worshippers of rogues, those of you who are not licking asses, those of you who are not looking for crumbs, those of you who are not all risers, those of you who are never going to be, bury your heads in the ass of the rogues who don't give a damn about you. I am talking to you right now. When you have a choice to say, even if I don't have any choice at all, right, I would never be part of those that will promote these rogues. They never mean any well. But I'll tell you, this is what an American magazine actually, shared about Tinubu and Atiku. Your two prominent one, graft allegation dog, Nigeria's main presidential hopefuls, Tinubu and Abubakar Atiku, have both been accused of corruption. Issues is unlikely to feature on campaign trail, analysts say. So somebody wrote this for Bloomberg to publish. Now, here is a part that I actually want to be picking up, right? It said, Tinubu 70, who lives okay, hang on, let's start from here. It says here that the race we see the two wealthy septuagenarians mobilize impressive political machines built over more than 30 years, pursuing power in Africa's most populous country. Voters in Nigeria are often offered cash, food, or clothing to persuade them to cast their ballots for particular candidates. On the eve of the last election in 2019, 2 armored tank vans were photographed driving into Tinubu's home. And in quote, Tinubu said, "If I have money to spend, if I like, I give it to the people for free of charge, as long as it's not to buy votes." He told reporters when asked what the vehicles were transporting, 2 Bullion vans in 2019, on the eve of an election, presidential election. So Tinubu and Abubakar Atiku have cultivated, they have cultivated deep system of political patronage. According to Hoffman, both men excel at engineering and expanding political networks through co-optation. Co-optation, you will be opted into their scheme. So they will promise you wealth, they promise you position, they will promise you, stardom, because you have access to wealth. The Tinubu, Atiku, and the rest of them, they promise you anything, don't they? Even their dogs on social media, this suffering and smiling sufferhead dogs who are currently probably backing right now as they are watching this, right? They adore them, they worship them. You know why? Because they promise them a lot. Apart from offering them cash, food, and clothing, so that they can vote, right? Some of them are looking forward to more from these demagogues, okay? These 2 demagogues and their lackeys are everywhere, There are people who hope more because through them, they are offered more cash, position, recognition, and it is pretty much when they will co-opt them into the scheme of, we are doing this for the people. It is for the people, So they co-opt you through channeling and redistributing money and positions and favors. Do you understand? Thank God, when I had accident, I went to Atiku. He paid my hospital bill. He gave my wife money. He gave us almost 10 million naira. That is why I love Atiku. Favor. Oh, when my daughter graduated, she had no job. We tried everything. Somebody just gave me Tinubu's number. Tinubu just gave that job. Since then, my daughter has had it. Favor. Things like that. Oh, when they pursued us at Onigbongbo Market. It was Tinubu's people who came to our aid. They moved us to the back area and they gave us a place there. Favor. So that is what they sell. For the few people that can always say, they did this for me, if not because of him, I will never be like this. So why they watch the rest, including themselves, suffer and wallow in penury, in poverty? Let's continue. Tinubu, 70. Is 70 years old, who lives in Lagos' wealthiest neighborhood, says he made his fortune before going into politics by investing well and working as an accountant for companies, including Deloitte LLP. Abubakar, that's Tinubu's story. He worked so hard, he saved money and invested money very well. That's how he became wealthy. Who know Tinubu's story? This is the story they tell the world, but you will get to know more now. Wait for it too. Atiku Abubakar, 75, who split his time between Nigeria and Dubai, spent 2 decades working for the government's custom, 20 years as a custom officer, customs department, and co-founded a large logistics and oil services firm that has operated concessions at Nigerian ports. That's the long story of Atiku. He was in custom, right? Then he started a logistic business and oil business. Sure, you know the story. Oil business. No be the same oil that the Niger Delta oil for man we come from Adamawa, and guess what? Because they own the oil among themselves. So he made his fortune from there. That's it. Very straightforward, Abi. Simple. No corruption. That is their story. They tell the world. But guess what? Their lifestyles contrast sharply with Bukwari, which is the Boko Haram leader who also promised to fight corruption. But guess what? They can't say na corruption could don't fight back. Oh, PDP, people destroy people. They came to establish corruption better. APC, Egbekegbe, they came to legalize corruption. Now look at it today. Corruption, they smile and they do posts with EFCC today. And there, that's it. Corruption is running to be president of Nigeria. Una done for. You better begin to plan your exit. Your exit, which is the Yoruba exit. Bear exit, which is the Biafran exit. Begin to plan your exit. Your PVC, as they call them. I will advise you keep them if you don't get them, because I can see that that is what is trending right now. Many of you are going to use it for referendum votes. Yes. But nevertheless, let's continue. Corruption ranking under Bukwari. Nigeria ranked 154th out of 180 countries on Transparency International's 2021 Corruption Perceptions Index, CPI, an all-time low. Baba will tell you, say, won't come fight corruption. Corruption is coming to fight corruption. Now you won't vote for Peter Obi, okay? And indeed, nobody is going to stop you from here, okay? Your exit, Yoruba exit, BR exit, Biafra exit, that is something that if you, as a person watching me right now, if you really, really want to solve Nigeria problem, your exit, BR exit, and the process is when people of these regions can actually determine their own fate. Listen, nobody can fix Nigeria, but keep trying. We would love to see you try. But yeah, we are not stopping you from voting your bill. Okay? But for those who knows that trying to keep Nigeria forced together with the narrative that you are one or your problem is leadership, good luck to that. Tinubu, listen, inaction against those implicated in wrongdoing has created a sense of impunity and stalled the fight against the graft corruption. The Berlin-based watchdog said, Transparency International. Tinubu won the ruling party. Listen, Tinubu won the ruling party APC's primary in landslide in June 8th. On June 8th, a former two-term governor of Lagos State, first elected in 1999, and the most powerful politician in southwest Nigeria, according to this tabloid. He has handpicked his 3 successors and been dogged by allegations of law-breaking for decades. Yes. Now, as of last June, the EFCC had an open investigation into Tinubu. The agency's chairman, Rashid Bawa, told this day newspaper at the time, without specifying what it was scrutinizing. An EFCC spokesman didn't even respond to questions about whether the probe is still active or not. Maybe not. Tinubu is also accused in an ongoing Nigerian High Court case of secretly controlling the company that handles Lagos State taxes and is entitled to take 10% cut of what it collects. It was awarded the contract while Tinubu was governor. There's even a controversy on that too. From this report, the firm's founder, the owner of Alpha Beta, sued Alpha Beta Consulting LLP and Tinubu in June 2021, alleging the company had wired out millions of dollars in suspicious monetary transfers and denied him, the owners, or the person who started the business, took it to Tinubu's government, and they hijack him. Tinubu is now the landlord of Lagos State, collecting your tax, collecting cuts. You are done for once again. Now, listen. He said, the plaintiff and ABC are currently discussing an out-of-court settlement. Because of this coming election, Tinubu is now having a chat, you know what I mean, with, however, it's not just that, Listen, Revenue raised by the Lagos state government rose sharply. Listen, under Tinubu, from 83 billion naira in 1999, from a paltry 15 billion according to them every year to 83 billion. But today the Lagos state revenue a year is over 420 billion naira, which is over 1.1 billion dollars a year. Now, listen, they said in July, when Tinubu briefly served as a Nigerian senator, the US government filed a forfeiture lawsuit in Chicago against bank accounts in his name, claiming there was probable cause to believe they held the proceeds of heroin dealing. You remember the Bobo Chicago, Tinubu and the heroin story. It is true, America knows it. American governments have the gazette on that, but they had a deal. In America, if you be drug dealer, serious one, you can make a deal by when you get arrested, enough that, they can give you a deal that what you will do is this: you will just forfeit all those properties or anything that they link to that your drug dealing, and then they can give you a suspended sentence, Abi. So that is what Tinubu got. He was a senator where they do heroin dealing. And you all remember that in the early 90s, in the late 80s, when Gloria Okon and the story of Gloria Okon, drug this and that during Boko Haram's time, and then Babangida came in, and suddenly advanced fee fraud, scammers, fraudsters, they started taking over. And then drug dealings and all of that, they started taking over, and Nigeria became the hub, West African hub, where they transit some of these drugs from North America, South America, into Europe. You remember that story? Your Senator Bola Tinubu was one of them. Now, true life story, 1992, 1993. According to this story, listen, they said in July, there is a specific date. In July 1993, when Tinubu briefly served as a Nigerian senator, the US government filed a forfeiture lawsuit in Chicago against bank accounts in his name, claiming there was probable cause to believe they held the proceeds of heroin dealing. Not be me write this, so this is true. The case followed a probe by the Internal Revenue Service and other agencies into a trafficking network involving Nigerian suppliers. The IRS secured warrants in January 1992 to seize almost $2 million, according to court filings. While living in Chicago between 1989 and 1991, Tinubu had deposited more than $1.8 million into one of the accounts before transferring large sums to another bank. According to the US government's complaints, while disputing the US reason for targeting accounts, Tinubu settled in September 1993, agreeing to give up $460,000 to the US government in exchange for the release of the rest of the money. Tinubu wasn't indicted over the matter, like plea bargain, that deal. You make a deal. So when you make a deal, you will not get any indictment, but their record will show that we saw proceeds of heroin, drug dealing, and we saw it, we want to take it. Your lawyer will go and negotiate. They say, okay. You know what? We'll give you some. Give us this. No be everything be heroin. Some of the money now for other thing. This one be, you know what I mean now? That was what your Tinubu did. Your future president of Nigeria. No be only Tinubu. I'm still coming to Atiku. Wait, millions to US. Atiku Abubakar is the main opposition PDP candidate, Nigeria's vice president from 1999 to 2007. He has run in all 4 subsequent elections. Atiku came second when Boko Haram was re-elected 4 years ago. And during that campaign, was granted, it was granted a temporary suspension of a US travel ban connected to bribery allegations because he had a reasonable chance of winning, according to a person familiar to the matter. Let me tell you the story. Atiku Abubakar is wanted in America because of the Jefferson case that Atiku Abubakar, through his wife, they bribed an American lawmaker, American congressman. They bribed him in order to help them facilitate. Listen, a company was coming to Nigeria. Are you with me? They want to come and invest in Nigeria, right? Ali Button. So Atiku Abubakar is the vice president, okay? William Jefferson is dead now, okay? I think he's dead now. That William Jefferson, it was a congressman in America who now said he could help this company that was coming to Nigeria to come and invest. He could help them water the ground with the government of Nigeria because he knows somebody. His name is Atiku Abubakar, the vice president. So, this company now paid Jefferson. Now, Atiku Abubakar now said, if they want to come and win this contract inside the Obasanjo government, they should pay him so amount of millions of dollars. So, Jefferson, the middleman, told the company, he said, this vice president said, if you pay this money, they will facilitate the contract for you. So the company gave that American congressman, they gave him the money. That congressman gave the money to Atiku. But he didn't give the money to Atiku directly. They gave the money to Atiku's wife. Atiku's wife now helped launder the money in America. That was how Atiku. So then if he should travel to America, you remember when Obasanjo said, tell Atiku to go to America now. Tell him to go to, I don't want to say if he's corrupt or not. Just tell him to go to America. Oh, is Jefferson still alive or is in prison or is he dead? I don't know. Serious wala, serious begeo. Yeah? So when they pay Atiku's wife the money, Atiku can no longer go to America. Sure you get? You know he had immunity as vice president. Yeah? Obasanjo just said if he go America as vice president, may they arrest him. So Atiku no go America always. So in 2019, some people that Atiku paid, they told America that it be like say Atiku go win, and it won't make any sense. May America suspend or ban the person who will become future president of Nigeria. So may them give him temporary suspension of that ban. So that if he because they are using that against him, APC, Egbekegbe was using that against him, that tell your candidate to go to America, tell him to go to America, and Atiku no fit go America. So that was when they gave him a what did they call him? It is called suspension, a temporary suspension of a US travel ban. APC, Egbekegbe candidate, Tinubu, a former heroin dealer. Atiku, PDP candidate, somebody where they don't ban in America because of stealing money, bribery and corruption. Let me continue. A report published in 2010. In fact, I never finish. So when Atiku no come win in 2019, when he didn't win, they quickly replaced the travel ban. Since then, they're not born and well to cross America. Your future president, Tabi. So Mbaba quickly relocated to Dubai. Let me continue, by the way. You see why are you telling all of this, Maiyegun? I am telling you because, number one, we are the first set of people to say reject PDP, reject APC. They are the real enemies. And they say, okay, if we reject PDP, if we reject APC, what are we going to do then, Maiyegun? We said, pick up the mantle right now and say and declare, or as a Yoruba man, declare yourself as a citizen of a Yoruba nation, as a Biafran, declare yourself as a Biafran right away. Don't go and queue behind a system that will always choose rogues for you. And they say, yeah, choose between the two. and you can't turn to prayer warriors later. We were the first on this platform. We were the first to tell you to reject APC, reject PDP. No be una Obidients, confess, tell us so. We don't talk am here since. And when they ask us, what should we do then? We said, pick up Yoruba Nation, pick up a Biafra. And we have been like that for years now. These last 3 weeks, where some of you don't become obedient. That's why you are now rejecting PDP, rejecting APC. Now you have rejected them and you are picking who? You are picking Obi. Your choice. Good luck to that. We don't make up our own choice since. Do you understand? Because we know that the system will give you thieves. And then you go come, they pretend later, say maybe you don't make a choice. Where PDP is APC, APC is PDP. No be so. We are the first set of people to tell you that here. Some people were coming here to come and argue. I understand that. I understand. Wait till you understand. You don't understand anything. You are trying to defend PDP. Say PDP is not that bad. This one, APC is worse. We know. But what we are saying is that there's no difference between what's it they call her? Lucifer and which other one? They call the Lucifer again. Whatever you want to call, there's no difference between Hellfire and Nigeria. Anyone you want call, now the same thing you see they talk. Then when you all of you suddenly discover Obi, all this Yoruba nation, all of us should come together and vote to be you and who? Good luck. You see, you are making waves. See people out there getting PVC. I say good luck to you. You don't need us. No, you don't need us to get your Obi. But we wish you good luck. Me, personally, I wish you good luck. I see you as one of those who are also, disenchanted with the system. And you believe that this current Nigeria is completely not what you want. So if you are against the system, you are my friend. Oh, yeah, do it your way. Last, you go come back to us and see reason why some of us are like, no waste the energy. But if it is for the experience, good luck with that. A report published in 2010 by the U.S. Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations said one of Abubakar's wives helped her husband bring more than $40 million in suspect funds into the U.S. while he was Nigeria's vice president, including at least $1.7 million in bribes paid by Siemens. Sorry, no be Alibotin, na Siemens. I won't remember then. Na Siemens. Oh yeah, replace where I said Alibotin. Thank God I didn't repeat that much. Replace the allegation that William Jefferson goes to jail for. Okay, yeah, replace that with Siemens. Now the Siemens paid them the bribes. $1.7 million in bribes paid by Siemens AG. Atiku and his then spouse previously have denied any wrongdoings. Omo, have you ever seen any of them come out and say, yeah, we did it? The story they will give you is that Atiku built empire. Atiku built businesses. Atiku employed people. Atiku this and that. Blah, 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 blah. One few lejo. People that are supposed to be in jail. They are those who are talking about unifying you, bringing, making your life better, bringing security, bringing job. And the movement button in you, you don't depress, you don't argue. Suffer, no they tire you. You will suffer more. Enjoy it while it lasts. Former U.S. Representative William Jefferson was sentenced to 13 years in prison in 2009 for taking bribes from American companies interested in doing business in Nigeria and Ghana. Not be only Atiku, no, that Jefferson is just a clear road for all these companies that wanted to come to Africa. Baba, they collect their own cuts. They send them down there to go and continue to rip us off. Because last, now rip off. No be so? Listen, what they said. 13 years, Jefferson sent to jail. 13 years. Atiku want to be president. Abi? Atiku is the best, is the most prepared for the job. That is what the Atikulutas, articulated mugus, articulated morons, articulated scammers. If you are scammed, now your fault to be that. I say, now your fault to be that. Yoruba nation, Yoruba. Let me see that. Yoruba nation, Biafra, Say it with pride. All these people who are dancing palongo, dancing to the tune of their slave masters. Don't let them drown you with their empty screams. Listen to this, oh. Person was supposed to jail. Won't come build your future. They stole it. Now they won't come steal more. Somebody said, I think it's Rinu. You know that young lady called Rinu Oduala. Rinu said, politicians will steal your money, steal everything, After that, they will give you peanuts. Give them 10,000. Oh, give them 10,000 naira. 6 naira per day for 4 years. So when you now give them the power again, you now give them power to steal more. So they can come back again and give you pension. You should not say no be ordinary, Baba. That one na mentor. Yeah, I don't want to be part of that nonsense. So anything where you feel right now. See, political season on a day. If you they catch their political fever, Baba, me, I am just here, not really here to bust your bubble. I am just here to make you realize that there's nothing you are going to say now. There's nothing you are going to push now that has never been pushed before. Now this is on a day. Now una go to see vision. Now una go to see dream. Now una go to go into trance. Waiting God, they tell you this. I slept yesterday. I saw Peter Obi smiling. I saw people jubilating. Baba, you better check yourself. Poverty day town. Many of you now hunger they wire you. You go to say they see vision. I know what I saw. PDP, APC, they will kiss the dust. You will see. You will see the God with Baba. Calm down. Calm down. Hunger day town. Not be everything be vision. Not be everything be voice of God. Sometimes, now the worms where they inside your stomach. These worms inside you. Some of them are them they communicate when the hunger spike them, when they drag themselves, when they entangle themselves, and you be hearing like that. Then you may think you are hearing some sound because around that time, maybe you yourself, you passed out like, Baba, talk to me, God. This is too much. When you did there, something just spark you there and you say you are seeing vision. Nigeria, this is in black and white. Thieves have the upper hand. And you should know the thieves you are dealing with. So don't come and speak grammar to me. You do the sell for, see, here. There's nothing new that you feel today in that Nigeria that we have never witnessed before. So on this platform, sometimes we let you enjoy it and we make you realize that, Baba, if you think you can actually hijack them or take over, as you say, take back your blah, 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 blah from these rogues with what they have, my job is to make you realize that know what you are up to, but I'm not going to discourage you because who knows? Maybe so they talk, say David killed Goliath. David killed Goliath for inside the Bible. They say the guy, but the story itself not too clear, not too pure. But we just believe and say, okay, it happened. Then this is 21st century. We see them again, because you are more than them. But you are not paying attention to the real problems. If you participate in their fraudulent election, you will validate whatever they push to you. But one thing me I like be say, Shebi, you are angry. Since you are angry, if they do anyhow, if they see anyhow, last, you will pick the flag. Of course, you pick the flag, you pick a side. But make I continue. William Jefferson, Atiku want to be your president, his own friends, those who help them and all of that to launder your money, steal your money. Poverty no be thing, and this poverty, no be poverty. See, make I tell you something I know about poverty where I don't study. Some people said I should write a book, and possibly I'm going to find somebody who can put all of my words together and make them readable for people. Sure, you get now. Poverty is not just about lack. Oh, I'm hungry and I don't have money for food and I don't have food. What am I going to do? Oh, I need to pay my house rent. My house rent is going to run out this month and I'm going to become homeless because I don't even have a job and I don't know how to pay. Oh, I can't meet all my daily needs and then all of that. They are like sort of need poverty, things that can easily be, oh, I need my house rent. Somebody can say, well, how much is your house rent? Oh, yeah, take. And they'll pay. I'm just saying something that can easily be taken off. But do you know the most poverty that Nigerians are suffering from? It is called the poverty of the mind. Mental poverty. Poverty of the mind is the reason why, despite the enormous blessing, the human resources blessing that you have, the number that should have made Nigeria the China of Africa. China rose from the obscurity of third world country. I'm talking about even as early as the 70s. They are considered as backwater country. Today, China is world power. Nobody say it won't be world power. It's already world power. Because they have the number and they made use of it. They created their own economy that is completely immune to external influence to some extent now. That is something. But Nigeria don't be so. Now greedy, selfish criminals, poor people with money. You will see them. Tinubu get 2 private jets. How you take buy private jet? How you they take maintain them using the public fund? He's a rich man. He can use it. Money no. But well, now your children's better. What do you call it? The better education for your children, better economy for you who are educated and then jobless right now. Now your money that they take buy all those cars, they take do all those things that you are saying there. But I'm still coming back to you. Let me continue with this thief, Atiku. Now listen to this. They said in July 2005, Jefferson told a cooperating witness that then Vice President Atiku Abubakar had also agreed to accept a bribe in exchange for his assistance. You remember what I told you about favor? There are other people who go to them, right, for favor, contract, give us money. Oh yeah, pay me this money. I will give you the job, government job. Don't worry, and all of that, robbing you day and night. And then you are poor today, jobless, fighting for them on social media. Tieti tajare mawuntie, tieti run, Tinubu Atiku, tiyin run. But ewara yin le fi run le aye yin ko nse ati kalare para re elejo nu Ijebu said, or Ijebu said that if you kill yourself, na no case. Ati kalare para re elejo nu tiyin run tiyin ti ta. You should continue. But I hope you will keep remembering that now your destiny, when they play Bet Niger, and every 4 years your ticket they cut. Still, they hug your oppressors with passion religiously. Shut up your mouth, Maiyegun. Whether you like it or not, Tinubu is going to be our president. Shebokwari no be your president. Did they tell you that Maiyegun is looking for a job, or Maiyegun is looking for one of these your poverty-minded roguish leaders who want to own the world? We don't look forward to them. We don't look for favor from them. In fact, we are mobilizing to demystify them and free the sheepies, because that's what many people are, sheepies. Poverty of the mind. Somebody want to own the world. They want to have billions in their own account. They want to have billions and billions while they live in, while they see their people live in abject squalor. No be poverty be that. That person will buy your entire family. That is a statement you hear from somebody that was born into poverty, that has known poverty all his life, that has been praying that God should do something so that he too can tell a story of poverty to other people too. Now, that is person. We are talking about thieves who stole your future, who stole your life, who deal with all of that. But guess what? That person will buy your entire family. The Tinubu will buy your entire generation. You see? A man who stole your money, stole your inheritance, stole your everything, you are bragging that since you have none left, somehow, he is capable of buying generations. For what? What is he going to do with my generation? For example, if somebody buy my generation, what are they going to do with me? So I will go and do what? They lick Tinubu says. Baba, Abi. Àwa ló kàn o. Tíyín ti rún sẹ́, àní tíyín ti ta. But kì ní tètè mọ̀. The other one wey be say just sad be say you get some uncles and aunties wey dey abroad. Some of them aláyé rírun làwọn náà, ayé tí wọ́n náà ti rún o. They don dàgbà. Wọ́n ti dàgbà òṣì. Then they there, they tell you say all these old thieves can change your lives. And you develop muscle. They develop muscle for your own oppressor. Shami, let's continue. Abubakar's hope of succeeding Obasanjo in 2007 were torpedoed when the EFCC declared him unfit to hold public office, and a Nigerian Senate panel recommended his prosecution for allegedly diverting government fund. Now, person will be vice president be this so. It no be president then no. So which means that time when everybody just the hold in hand, they will receive money to loot you dry. Now you won't give them the key to your life. Can base your long. You know, say this God, then a patient God, I be no be so. I mean, why God will call the see all of now? We be say, what is it they call them? The Lagos Abobaku, Oshogbo Alimajiri, Tori Olong. Articulatasi, articulated moronsi, articulated mugusi, articulated scamasi, articulated ponzi schemasi. Àwọn olè. Sure. Mú kọ́kọ́rọ́ fún wọn. Tinubu was in Lagos. Tinubu is the one in charge of far better. Now Tinubu will they pay our tax too. We like it like that. The we no get job. We see we no get job. They say we like to pay our tax to Tinubu. You they pay tax? Even Tinubu no they pay tax. Na him be Lagos, na him be tax. That is why today, if you go to Shomolu, all of you, imagine you where they watch me from Shomolu, you are proud of Tinubu. Look at around you. All of you where they watch me from Ajangbadi, Okoko Maiko. All of you where they watch me from Oshodi. All of you now where they watch me for Saleko. They watch me from Lekki, Aja. All these places. Una they form King Kong, Gabi. Una they live in the poverty capital of the world. The mega shitty. Entonrayin. Sure. 22, 23 years of democracy. Oh yeah, give them the key to Abuja. Come back here later and say, yes, Tinubu is now the president. Maiyegun, what do you go do? Nothing, oh. They say now for Lagos right now, no joke. Oh. If you see the sticker of Tinubu on any bus, any Korokwe, any Okada, the guy never start to, they don't force people to pay. People are now paying. You see, if you see them on down phone, now 20,000 naira. If you see Tinubu sticker, don't think they gave them free so that they can put the sticker on and show support to Baba. If you go out tomorrow or if you are going home tonight from Lagos, if you enter Danfo and you see Tinubu sticker, just ask the conductor, ask the driver, is it true that they are collecting money for this thing? Or if you don't collect the money, if you don't collect the sticker, if you don't pay them from your own garage, they are giving it to them at the different garages in Lagos now. If you don't pay, maybe you know what to go happen now. Then burn you. If you go out tonight, if you have seen it, let me know. By the way, if you have seen it, if you are watching me from Lagos, oh yeah, Mukokoro Naija food now. You think say Maiyegun no go get food to eat, or do you think say Maiyegun no go get money to feed, or Maiyegun no go get the job? Maiyegun no go get job. Iwo ma fi mi pa therapy. They use me, the cure therapy of different political choices you are making. You are suffering and smiling. Inside that same place, Maiyegun is talking about that. Oh, you are removing clothes. They wear baskety. And it's yetiron. Oh, tea money. Yetiron. Make I continue. Atiku Abubakar. He said he's a victim of a political persecution. So both contenders will focus on issues other than corruption while campaigning. Nothing like corruption. Forget about corruption. When we talk about good governance, we need good governance. We need decent. How can thieves give you good governance? So you think I don't know where they talk, Make I show you this one. When Kolu return from Abuja, Nosjide, see Nosjide, you clear road for Kolu to come out. Just like that. Now that is Nosjide now. Ade Pointer, Ade Gator, Pontius the Pilate, Governor Point and Kili. And the guy, they open door for Kolu. Ancestor. Oh yeah, ancestor, calm down. Egbe kini yiwa, 20 years of what they call the progressive democracy. How you want to take save people like this?
The Visa President to be is here. They blocked us here for 3 hours because of this man who is not yet the president. Look at him moving as if the president is coming. Meanwhile, he's not yet the president. Look at the way he's moving. Look at the convoy. You can see 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 the convoy. We are finished. We are finished. We are finished. We are finished in this country. This is the man Tinubu who kept us here for the past 3 hours. We've been waiting. The roads were blocked for 3 hours, waiting for the so-called Mr. Tinubu. You see the convoy. Even the president, even the president of the world does not have this kind of convoy that I'm seeing here today. The richest man in the world does not have this convoy that I'm seeing here today. All brand new cars.
You can see the team Lagos, right? A ti gbé kinní yìí dé o. Wọ́n ti gbé kinní yìí dé o. Àwọn team Lagos. Oh yeah, they monitor they check their faces, so baba. Na so e be o. So what the gbé kinní yẹn dé. These are going to be the faces of the forces behind there. You know what I mean? So you should begin to get used to their faces, by the way. And as for if all things being equal, your president, your vice president, Tifnumbu, you know what I mean now? Meet them, okay? Now the Tifnumbu, they wear that blue cap. This is when there's no makeup, there's no all this packaging and all of that, okay? This is like, internal, what have you. So, and the one way different now, your vice, Kabiru Masari. Are you with me? Although this could be your next president and the vice president, by the way, when they start. And I bet this should infuriate those of you who are obedient, a lot, if you find out that they are going to rig you out for these ones, okay? Or for this one. Currently on holiday, on break, okay? So these are the people who are coming to lead you into the future, to come and rescue you from what Boko Haram has done so far. Aba, it happened. No. Meanwhile, I stopped by as well, where I just stopped by to say hi to the Folejoye of Ibadan, the Folejoye of Ibadan from Kano. So I saw him where he was also like trying to take a pose. So meet the Folejoye of Ibadan, appointed by Olubadan of Ibadan. Things have gone, they've gone sec, I would say. But whatever it is, many of us still know what we deserve, and we do know how to get what we deserve as it is. I'm presently going to, this is what you have in Lagos. So if you want to have an idea of paying 20,000 naira for Tifnumbu's, are you with me now? Paying money to the Tifnumbu's Agbero. Now break this down, okay? So this is it. And you can imagine what is going into the hand of those that are the muzzle for Tifnumbu, not just in Lagos, even across the southwest Nigeria, the Yoruba land. The Agberos in Yoruba land have access to, in Lagos alone, they have access to over 123 billion naira a year. This is money that doesn't go into the cover of the government. And guess what? I can bet it that probably half of this money always find their way back to Tifnumbu, because all these guys, they operate freehand and all of that. How do you want to live with that? How do you want to continue to be part of that? That's why many of us decided that, choose your poison. And we just want to be very clear. Let them own the whole world. Oloye, in his own time, he had this to say.
Life is so funny. You come with nothing, then fight for everything, and later leave everything and go back with empty hand. God is powerful.
Thank you very much, Oloye. This is where I'm going to give a bit of a roundup, and I will open my line just to take calls. So tonight we are taking a break from our fundraiser, okay? So we'll take a break, and then we'll continue tomorrow, and Oloye Sunday Igboho is going to be with us on Friday before I take a final break myself for my party on Saturday. So I want to say a very, very big thank you to all of us on Maiyegun's Diary Political, especially in the last 48 hours. You have responded. One moment. So we have responded to the call of Oloye, and I am happy to say to you tonight that we have remitted 3 million naira deposits with the lawyer of Oloye Sunday Igboho in Ibadan, just to let them know that money is not going to be a problem, okay? They will be paid as long as they keep these criminals far away from Igboho until we eventually, get them where they probably are not expecting us so far. So this is their own salvo, and this is our own response, okay? So we have done that, and I'm going to make another arrangement for maybe another 3 million naira in the next 72 hours, okay? Which is like in the next 3 days, tomorrow, the day after, and after. You know what I mean now? So we'll make that so that we can make the legal team there believe that, have at least 6 million in their kitty. Because in just 48 hours, guys, we have raised, if we have to convert what we have raised, if we have to convert it to Naira, we have raised more than 6 million Naira. In just 48 hours, 2 days. So I want us to use today as a break. Okay, we'll take a break today because some of our money people they donate to our money no be stone. So me I they work for money and somehow I don't feel comfortable just turning up every now and then to say, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? So let's take a break tonight. That is not going to stop those who are still going to do it voluntarily and in their own. I want to say to you that the major one that is offline donation, which you can't see but I can, is that of the Diaspora Radio International account, where in the last 24 hours, I have also received £405 in the last 24 hours alone. So this is not the section I want to give all the account, all the updates yet, okay? Because they're still coming in. And even all our major donation on Give Send Go, a dime hasn't come in yet. But yes, I have remitted 3 million with the legal team as at this hour, this moment, okay? So I will call it truce here, okay? I am going to take a break. And that my break, you are going to, pick up your phone and then, maybe just be part of this. Contribute if you want to. And if not, you can just take a moment, okay? If you're watching me on YouTube, we are currently over 2,000 there. We are always kind of many there, but we are kind of stingy as well when it comes to showing that you are here. So let's take a minute break or two. While we do that, if you're watching me on YouTube, like the video, share it. So when I get back, we can continue from where we have stopped. Meanwhile, there's something I want to add as well. And I think I should throw it to the floor as well, okay? So by next week, between Monday and Tuesday, all right, you see that our outstanding 2 million naira pledged to the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, I told you that I've made a contact. And I also told you that because of this paucity of fund that we had then, we don't want to release all our funds at once. So we decided to give them $1 million, half of what we pledged. So I'm going to throw it to you right now that I think we are comfortable right now to give them the money and just put that behind us. And we can focus on other things ahead of us, especially the one we're handling right now. So I've thrown that to you. So once I make completion, once I make the complete remittance of that, pledged 5 or 6 million naira to this legal team between now and Saturday, as discussed. When we get, I don't know how long it's going to take for them to mop up their cash for us, okay? But how long it takes, once that aspect is cleared, I want us to clear that part so that we can move on. It's been hanging on us now for over a month and a half. It's becoming a drag. So, just thought you should know, because we have enough to clear it. We don't have to make it twice or whatever anymore, okay? And I think it will be very, very ideal that we do that this coming week. But when I get back, I'll hear from you. So, here we go. Like the video, share it. When I get back here, I'll begin to take calls, okay? Let me go make some tea. That's what I got for the Father's Day. Dad, you are the best. That's what I got from Leila and Akinola. You're one day attacking. But I'll see you in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Oh, more. That's me just rushing in there. Anyway, I've got few people on the line, and let's see. So to be part of the conversation is so easy. All you have to do is, there is a number on your screen. That one's scrolling on your screen. So you can make use of that, and it's always a WhatsApp call only. Okay. So there is no donation tonight. There is no contribution tonight. Tonight is just a break for us to review a few things that we have ignored in the last few days when we had an emergency to respond to another legal threat from the illegal, lawless government of Nigeria. So we have done a bit of that. Now we are dealing with this. So you can always call in and be part of it as well. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, my name is David from Illinois.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. What about yourself?
Very well. Thanks for asking. So you are live. Everybody can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you very much. Being the first time, I'm a talent watcher, but this is my first time calling.
First timer. Okay, let me welcome you properly, sir.
Yeah.
You are so welcome. So,
thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Please.
Yeah. I really appreciate your effort.
Thank you, sir.
What you have been doing for the whole Nigerians.
Thank you, sir.
Not for yourself.
Thank you very much.
You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. You are okay. But I just want to chip in one thing.
Sir.
You are blessed that you are very intelligent.
Thank you very much.
But what I used to notice about you is this.
Mm-hmm.
I used to listen to you, but I will gather all the information. When you say something, when I watch your program,
right,
I will wait. Then I will go to internet. Then I will not just propose everything together. I will learn a lot. That's why I don't want to miss your program.
God bless you.
I can't afford to miss it.
Thank you.
But I want us to pay attention. Now, about Igbo,
yes, sir.
Chief Sunday Igbo.
Mm-hmm.
These people, they are animals. They want to distract us from Yoruba nation. That's why they bring this rubbish back.
I know.
That's why they are charging Sunday Igbo again.
That's true.
Why do they have to wait for like 9 months now? But just because of the election is coming up from Ekiti and Oshun now, and people in Yoruba land, we are agitating that, everybody wants to go. But now they know that they just want to shift our attention. It's just a distraction.
And now, Igbowo still being free, and they are seeing Igbowo that every time Igbowo drops a message on social media, people are so happy to see or hear him anytime he speaks. And they know that if that is allowed, 8 months, they still have 8 months before the election. And they feel like if Igbowo is that free, this whole thing may turn on their heads even before December, before election at all. So he has to be away. He has to be locked away. That's why they are doing all of this, because of that 2023. But they will see us there. We will always respond, because Igbowo is not alone, sir. We have shown that.
Yeah. But that's the reason. But I don't want us to lose that focus.
We will not.
We know all these people, they are animals. They are not ready to do anything for anybody. Look at what you just said today about Atiku.
Yeah.
About Tinubu. And people are still clamoring for all these rogues. I can't just understand.
So when they clamor for them, sir, and they now deal with them, they will now come out and say, our leaders are so heartless. And no, God will punish them. You are seeing them today, you are praising them. You are fighting other people who are telling you that you are going to be scammed, because they have done it before. They have been doing it. They will do it again and again. Now, when no get sense, they push them, suppose get sense. Because they will do it again.
Yeah. Look at if you watch the program from China TV tonight, 1 or 7 o'clock. When Shehu Okinbaloye brought 2 men from the Osun election is coming up right now.
Yeah.
Now, they brought two guys. One is Bashiru, one is PDP, one is APC. If you see what they are saying, you know, Tinubu said that he brought money then for Oyetola. And this man now is now saying we are ready to fight you. Money for money, dollar for dollar. You know, they are playing with Nigerian future.
Exactly.
Now, this man was saying that...
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. These people who have the victims of all this looting, they are already telling themselves, I've been seeing some of them, Atiku supporter, Tinubu supporter, they are already saying, if Atiku give voter 20,000, Tinubu will give every voter 50,000. They're already debating that. And I'm like, Ili ayeyin lefin takaiti, tejofin gambu yi, shori anwele yi gon pesha.
My brother, me will understand. They now find money for money. They want to live. You are not talking about how to solve the problem.
No.
But how to bribe people for you to gain your me will understand, my brother.
That's why we have to just tell them that listen, no, I may not be able to tell you what to do, but I can always tell you the consequences of what you do. And don't live in denial. Don't pretend at all and say, it's their fault. No. Begin to know that all of you, when they jump up and down, you are not doing me. Those of you that those who abused us, sir, in 2015 because of Buhari, are they still abusing us today? So there's nothing you do and choose between all these rogues. You are not doing majority of us, so you know.
Sir, thank you very much. And this thing that is going on in Nigeria, all these people following this wicked politician, they are not in Nigeria alone, they are in America. I have a neighbor saying that, hey, Tinubu, I want that Tinubu to get there. I just look at him. Very old man saying, Tinubu, you look at yourself. I always remember your word, Abroadins or
Abroadian, Lagos Abobakus or the Abroadian Buaridins. Or you can even call them the premium Buaridiots because they are like premium. Okay? They live abroad. So they kind of pretend like they have a hedge over those ones, the Buaridiots in Nigeria. So they are their motivators. They have a name now. They don't like us, and we don't like them too. When you see them in African shops, just say to their face, premium Buhari idiot. Say it with your face and smile and walk away.
Thank you very much. Let me leave others so that they can call in.
Thank you, sir, for being part of
Thank you.
Stay safe,
I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. So I have somebody else on the line. Here we go. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun Baba.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Baba o, Larry ló sọ̀rọ̀, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ bàbá?
Oh yeah, Larry. I want to Texas, Baba. People can hear you. Oh yeah.
All right, Baba. Nothing to you, Baba. First off, I want to greet everybody here now online on the Temple of Truth. Even though some people will come back later to watch, I'm greeting each and every one of us that are constant listeners, viewers of the Temple of Truth. Maiyegun General.
Yes,
I'm greeting everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever it is you are. Now, secondly, mo fẹ́ pẹ́pẹ́ àwọn ọ̀tá Baba Sunday Igboho.
Oh yeah, now.
Baba Sunday, àmọ́ pé ẹ̀ ń pẹ́pẹ́ wọn o. Igboho pẹ́pẹ́ dem o. Pẹ́pẹ́ dem. Igboho pẹ́pẹ́ dem o. Ó pẹ́pẹ́ wọn. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí bàbá tó wá pẹ́pẹ́ wọn tán.
Èmi rò pé bí a track ẹ̀ máa gùn jù yẹn lọ ni mi ò pé just 12 seconds ni. But oh yeah, go on, Baba.
Because you know.
It seems that our line is acting up, Larry. Let me know if that is reconnected. So I'll wait a while. So yeah, you can still take a minute and like the broadcast if you haven't. Share it if you haven't shared it as well, okay? Sometimes it is selfish to just keep all of this to yourself. If you are enjoying it, that you sat there for over an hour now, come on, you should be able to share and invite others and say, come here, come and hear the go be with the here for here. That's how it is. Larry Baba. Something has happened. I think I lost Larry there. I hope he gets back in anyway. Hello there.
Hello, brother. Me too sure.
Hello, sir. How are you, sir? Ekale. Momo. Ṣùgbọ́n tẹ bá ti lórí style bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tẹ bá ti lórí style bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣe ni ẹ̀ ń deny àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa. Àwọn máa rò pé mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ń select àwọn tó ń gbé aago ẹ̀ ni. Lórí nǹkan. Good enough, and it's good to have you, sir. Báwo ni? We thank God o. Àṣìwà ń bí o, ẹnu ẹ̀ láwa yẹn tán ní kò ń bolówó nù o, ẹnu ẹ̀ láwa yìí.
Bàbá mi ẹrù rè sẹ́rí lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ màá kọ́ appreciate yín every time ló máa appreciate gbóyè tẹ̀ ṣe. Bó ti tó ń jáde táwọn èèyàn rí ni o, àbẹ́ tí ò jáde táwọn èèyàn mọ̀. Àwọn atajọ wà UK tajọ mọ gbóṣẹ́ takuntakun everybody ń ṣe. Kọ́ appreciate yín fún yẹn.
Thank you, sir.
Ṣé wá rí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn ti Nàìjíríà? Wọ́n lọ́mọ gò. Kí ló máa pa? Àgọ́ náà ló máa pa.
That's true.
Tí ìyá èèyàn tó bá wà ní 2023 lọ́wọ́ another 8 years that is 2020 kí ni yẹn náà?
2031
yẹn. 2031 tí ò bá ní owó sọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹn láti wọ ọ̀kadà àbí márúwá lọ síbi tó ti máa lọ dìbò kó síbẹ̀ 10,000 5,000 yẹn ó lè jẹ ìyá ọdún mẹ́jọ yẹn ayáwó lọ́bẹ̀ bọ́dọ̀ mo ṣe rí nìyẹn.
So yẹn ni pé tọmọ ní kọ́mọdé má dẹ̀tẹ̀ tó bá ti lè dánú gbogbo so they should always.
Ṣé understand mi? Ṣé wá rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìgbésẹ̀ sọ́ọ̀sìn? Mo láti gbọ́ sí last call ẹ̀ sọ́ọ̀sìn. A nílò àwọn bàbá bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, àwọn àgbàlagbà tó ń dàgbà tó ń dání. Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ, a máa ń pàdé wọn l'African show, a máa ń pàdé wọn lẹ́yìn ọjà kan wà lẹ́yìn ilé mi tó máa ń ṣe every Wednesday tó máa ń kó African show wọn, a máa ń pàdé wọn tó máa ń jù politics. Tinubu la fẹ́ kíní kankan máa wọ̀ báyìí, wọ́n máa pé ẹ̀yin bàbá tó kú má kú àmọ̀nà ọ̀run má lọ. Ẹ ti darúgbó sínú òtútù.
Bàbá ó dà pé àwọn èèyàn wá ti ń complain o wọ́n ní kẹ́ bá wa máa mix ẹ̀ pé a ṣe pro Yorùbá lẹ́nìí so mi ò ní mind ẹ bá wa máa mix ẹ̀ bọ̀ continue bàbá I'm with you.
So for the fact pé ó ti tó àsìkò fún wọn láti lọlé but wọ́n refuse láti acknowledge gbogbo pé the major problem tí most 80% of people in the diaspora tí wọ́n fi lè padà lọ sílé òun ni àwọn evil men evil women politicians lè máa ń pè wọ́n I call them evil àwọn Chief Tinubu yẹn ṣe rí àdàpè ọ̀rọ̀ ni tẹ́ bá ń wo comment mi Chief evil àti evil gbọdọmọ tó comment mi
Tinu evil Tinu ibi
yeah ibi òun ni wọ́n. Bàbá ẹ máa bí tòyìn lọ ṣe rí wọ́n fẹ́ wọ́n kọ̀ ẹ̀rọ mi ṣe rí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ̀ àwa máa gbà lẹ̀ ti gbà.
Ṣé mo ti live ní àtàwọn èèyàn already so many people already they are already their Yorùbá nation is already in their heart already like it's existing now they are just waiting for something more elaborate that will put etiquette. So yeah, it's a matter of time.
Baba, I said it last week on your platform, on your program.
That's right.
They've already divided Nigeria. They've given us the arm. Both Odua Nation and IPOP.
Yes.
They've already divided Nigeria. They've made it very, very easy for us. Do you understand me?
I'm with you.
The Northerners will vote for Atiku. The Igbos, they are agitating for Obidients. The Yoruba, the Abobaku, they are agitating for Chief Evil. Good. It's a very big opportunity. For the They've decided it already. We just need to work towards that is all. You understand me?
I'm with you.
See, God has really made them to make that mistake within themselves. They've made that mistake. And God mark it down. You always said it. To be still 2023, it's less than a year now. All right? Don't worry. Let me give you that.
God bless you, Baba. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Baba. Make her take another one as Scott. So yeah, we've got this. Hello there.
Hello, Mr. Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Kale.
Kale, báwo ni o?
Àwa náà follow program yín láti Nigeria.
So, ẹ ṣé o.
Hello.
Sáà ìdìbò lẹ ti wá ń pè láti Nigeria.
À ń pè láti Àgbàdo, sir.
Àgbàdo. Border.
Alálẹ́ ni mo máa ń wo program yìí bá ti délé because ẹ ṣeun wa gan Ọlọ́run àtúntì yín náà ṣe. Àwa náà pè kí Yorùbá ní your stand làwa náà ń gbàdúrà because ìyá ìlú yìí ó ní agbára gan sir. Wọ́n ní ká tún lọ gba voters card náà ó dàbí pé kí ọmọ àfọwọ́ wá nǹkan káàkiri àwa gan òṣè bọ̀rọ̀ gbá mọ́ because a ti nígbàgbọ́ lórí Yorùbá nation. Anytime tẹ́sí ti program yìí la máa ń follow yín. Mo dẹ̀ ní 100% pé kò sí ohun tọ́lọ́run ò lè ṣe mo mọ̀ pé Yorùbá máa kó lọ́dọ̀ àwọn apààyàn tó ń pa wá káàkiri.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ yìí gbọ́ kó tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Egangan lẹ́nu àtọ̀. Ẹ ti gbọ́ àtọ̀ ẹ gbọ́.
Kódà agbọ́ ti Ṣakí tí àwọn Fúlàní ní lórí Yorùbá wọn yìí gan láti wò ó táwọn Fúlàní bá ọmọ ATS sùn because gbogbo ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lèmi náà máa ń wò lórí Facebook ní ti bá délé lálẹ́ ti bá dé.
Àwọn kan yẹn ni wọ́n kì í fẹ́ káwọn ará lè rí because ṣe rí àwọn kan mi wà tó yẹ pé tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ ni àwọn mídíà yẹn ṣe iṣẹ́ wọn ni tó bá ń rìpọ́tà àwọn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá yẹn ni àwọn èèyàn ní máa tó kọ́ fẹ́ gba káàdì ọ̀fẹ́ dìbò gbogbo àwọn yẹn máa wà ń tàbá yẹn sí ni pé ìlú wo la wà yìí ṣé you get ọ̀tọ̀ ṣe náà fẹ́ ṣọ́ọ̀tì íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì nìyẹn so ní Gangan lè ní ẹjẹ́ ń sọ ọkọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Gangan fún yín overnight àti mo yẹ èèyàn tó pa o ṣùgbọ́n àti rí àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n lọ ń ṣàwọn nínú igbó nínú oko so àṣetò rẹ̀ mi ti ṣe program lórí ẹ̀sìn bọ́ kí n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ program yìí ni mo ti gbọ́ nǹkan tó ṣe ní Gangan in fact.
ọ̀nà olúmilẹ̀ ń dákọ̀ ẹ.
tó ẹ bá jọba agbo ìtàn kẹ wo orí ìlà àwọn information ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń trickle in ni ṣẹ̀gẹ́ tí ń sìn some of the video yẹn kò ṣeé share àwọn tí wọ́n gé lórí báyìí tí wọ́n bẹ́ ní orí tó wọnú wọ bí etí báyìí tó ń wò pé ṣóṣì wà láyé ṣóṣì ń mí kò sí sáà ìpò ṣì ń mí wọ́n tún wọ́n dáa tún ti rẹ́lómi ẹlòmíràn tún ti wà ń bí náà wọ́n tó ti ṣàpà sílẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ báyìí but as we speak àti ìmọ̀ the specific area tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ Gangan ní Ìgangan ò dẹ̀ tí mo yé èèyàn tí nǹkan yẹn affect torí ẹ̀mí ṣe tí ṣe kọ̀ọ̀kan lórí ẹ̀ for now but yeah that's how bad it has become so keep watching o èyí bàbá.
Ṣé gan-an Maiyegun ṣe rí agbára wọ káwọn pípọ̀ yẹn àwọn kò sí nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe fún wọn ti di ẹran ọba ṣẹ̀málù àbí kọ́ ló ń gbà wá lọ́wọ́ wọn báyìí o wọ́n ti di ẹran ọba ṣẹ̀málù.
ẹ má sọ pé kọ́lọ́ ṣé lọ́lọ́run ti gbà wá ẹ gbọ́ Yorùbá àìrìn papọ̀ wa ló fi jẹ wá ṣe gbọ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn wa tó wà ní Egangan tí wọ́n wà ní Òkè Ògùn tí wọ́n bá rí ìrànlọ́wọ́ tó tọ́ àwọn ènìyàn tó jàrà wọn náà gbé o tí àwọn yẹn tó bá rí pọ́wọ́ wọn ò ká wọn táwọn tó súnmọ́ wọn nítòsí náà tá tún mobilize wọn lọ́bẹ̀ àtòjàrà wa gbé ṣùgbọ́n ṣàmání kọlọ mú kóńdó kọlọ mú kùtà kọlọ bá ẹni tó gbé AK-47 dání ni ìrànlọ́wọ́ yẹn gan ń bọ̀ láìpẹ́ mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ Ọlọ́run ti kọ́ wa Ọlọ́run ti bá wa ṣe àwa ni ká wá bá ṣe máa pa ẹnu wa kò tá máa ní agbára kan yẹn tá máa wá gbèjà ara wa ṣé you get me ń sìn bàbá.
Okay, mo gbọ́ yín gan sà, gbogbo yín. Ọlọ́run àwọn ẹ̀yin náà lọ́wọ́. Mo máa ń gbádùn program yín gan, ṣe gbọ́. Okay sà.
Ẹ túbọ̀ tó tiwa láìpẹ́ láì jìnà gbogbo ayé náà la máa padà wá ríra face to face. Láìpẹ́ láì jìnà gbogbo ayé náà la máa padà wá jókòó báyìí tá a máa sọ pé okay, àdúpẹ́ ibi tá a bá dé o. Ó yá ibo la tún gbé lọ báyìí o. Ọjọ́ kan yẹn ó díjọ́ kan lénìí. Remain resolute.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You are so welcome. Take care. So, what I discussed there with that my caller, he's acknowledging the fact that but I'm going there for me for a minute, sir. Yeah, just a minute. So, what my caller was discussing with me is that he was calling from Agbado. That is Agbado, Ogun State and Lagos border town. Yeah, Alagbado area. Yeah. Now, he's appreciating the fact that they have a platform like this that he always never misses the program simply because, he believes in Yoruba Nation so strongly that the issue of them that the issue that they are telling them to go and get PVC, it has gotten to a stage whereby, you could nearly have to spend your money or bribe some people in that their own electoral body there before you could get your own PVC. So some of them are already giving up, like we are not interested, and they are subscribing to Yoruba Nation. So platforms like this is pretty much like a platform that gives them updates, up to date assurance. You know what I mean? Reassurance that they are making the right choice, and sooner or later they're going to meet other people like them, and they're never going to feel alone anymore in this coming mission. So I have this here. Hello, my caller, sir.
Yeah, well, I heard everything you said. The person that just said the newcomer, the new invite, the new intake is welcome.
Everyone is.
You are welcome to our midst in the temple of truth.
Temple, exactly.
Yes. Now, I was saying Sunday go pepper them. This is another song, especially I want Baba Igboho to listen to this song. Please, Baba. Baba Sunday, Ejo, Eni ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbórin. Ẹ lọ gbọ́ Mohbad, feel good. Only plenty enemy. Where they follow you, Baba Igboho. Ma jẹ́ kán mú ẹ, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́. Even if na dying we need. Ẹ̀yin ti gbéra láti 4:30 on God. Wàláì, ẹ ti gbéra ti pẹ́. Kò yé yín. Wọ́n gbé yín, wọ́n tù yín lẹ̀, ìmọ́lẹ̀ wàláì, ìmọ́lẹ̀ ní túnọ́fẹ́ fi ń ṣe.
Unequal. Já wọn sí bàbá.
Bàbá bàbá mi. So, wọ́n máa kí ni? Wọ́n máa gbé yín jùlẹ̀, kò sí kan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún yín. Ẹ̀yin ti gbéra ti pẹ́ before kan tó gbéra. Ẹ ti gbéra ti pẹ́ on God. So, bàbá mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́n ní yẹn kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tẹ̀ fi dùnnú. Kí ni yín kọ́ máa dùn?
Ẹ gbọ́ kẹrin fẹ́ smile.
Àwọn èèyàn ti supporting wàláì orin yẹn bàbá gbọ̀ngàn ló bá wí ẹ ti gbéra ti pẹ́ plenty enemy dey follow you Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kán mú yín wọn jẹ̀ lè rí yín mú agbára Ọlọ́run kí ni wọn lè fi ń ṣe kankan. Yeah, and secondly mo fẹ́ sọ kankan I don hear with this I want to appreciate that my brother that always calls in from Germany, and I want to appreciate this my lovely sister too, Princess. Ní dáhìmì ní princess ẹ máa mọ̀ ọmọ ṣe kìíní ẹ máa mọ̀ ọmọ pèrè dá ẹ.
You're trouble me because you see tí princess láti pè wọlé the first call as the first caller.
Mo like ohun ìdílé ni ẹ máa ń fi sílẹ̀ wàláì.
She has a very good voice.
Wàláì mo like ohun ìdílé ni ẹ máa ń fi sílẹ̀ ohun gidi tó jẹ́ dáadé. Then thirdly Tinubu the drug dealer. Àwọn òpònú tẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí dọ́jẹ̀lá jẹ́ olórí yín ẹ̀gbọ́n ọ̀sán èmi ló kọ́ àbí ẹ̀gbọ́n ọ̀sán Àtíkù olè àti ẹ sọ fáwọn president to be yín méjèèjì kí wọ́n lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà ń sìn kí wọ́n máa bọ̀ lamẹ́ríkà Tinubu ò lè wá sí Amẹ́ríkà Àtíkù ò lè wá sí Amẹ́ríkà àwọn méjèèjì ò lè wá o àti Tinubu àtọ́jọ́ time tí Tinubu ti ń travel ayé ẹ̀ ọjọ́ ò lẹ́gbọ́ tó wá sí Amẹ́ríkà. Ẹgbẹ́jú kúrò ń bẹ̀. Now tí wọ́n bá wá lù.
Ó máa ń ṣe ni pé just for the sake of àwọn tó ń gbọ́ bàbá ó máa ń wá sí Amẹ́ríkà o kò ní issue ń bẹ̀ ó ti clear ṣé you get because America ní Maryland lọ́tún wá ṣe ẹsẹ̀ make I remind you bàbá America ni wọ́n gbé ti Tinubu wá ní 2021 ó yẹ tó wá ṣe ẹsẹ̀ It was in the
Oh,
US.
yeah. Laying back to one to settle. Sorry. Yeah. Thanks for refreshing my brain.
Yeah.
Laying back to one to yeah. Laying back to one to say tí wọ́n ti sin òkú wọn ní òkú ọ̀sán àríwá máa sọ. Yeah. God bless you. Thank you for refreshing my memory.
Of course now.
Then secondly, thirdly, sorry, tó bá wá lose tán, ìgbà yẹn ló tún máa lóun padà bọ̀ nílẹ̀ wọn kó ti sọ kí nìyẹn, wọ́n wá force ara wọn lórí Yorùbá nation. Now tó bá force ara rẹ̀ lórí Yorùbá nation, exactly, àwọn olú ẹran yẹn, gbogbo wọn, àwọn wà tí òpònú yẹn, àwọn náà máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ pé Yorùbá nation náà kíníkan àwọn agbérin òpònú. At the end of the day, nígbà tó bá force ara wọn lórí Yorùbá nation tán, ìtawà bá ti ń ṣe láti ilẹ̀ tá a fẹ́ equal rights and justice for every Yoruba citizen. Wọ́n wá bàjẹ́ wọ́n á tún fi ṣe tá gbèrò. Ẹjọ́ o ẹ tẹ́
gbà fún wọn nìyẹn. Ìyẹn náà ló ṣe pé ẹni táwọn náà bá fẹ́ ṣe é ká tètè yá ṣe wọ́n kó solid so that àtẹ́ni bọ̀dé bá máa dé tó máa rí wa bíi threat yẹn. Bàbá wọn á wọlé fìlú lẹ̀ ni o. Kì í ṣàwà la máa sá fún wọn mọ́. Àná dọwọ́ wa.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
It's just all up to us.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Yeah, they will let him win Southwest. Àwọn ọmọlá yẹn. Òun ló máa jẹ́ president àwọn Southwest because ọmọlá ló wà láì nẹ́ẹ̀kì náà. Ọmọlá ló wà láì nẹ́ẹ̀kì náà. Kí là ń sọ yìí? Wọ́n ti pa wọ́n ti kún. Wọ́n kàn fẹ́ fi Tinubu validate atrocity tó wọ́n ń pè ní Nàìjíríà ni. Kò bá dájọ́ yẹ pé wọ́n ti ṣe constitution yẹn dáadáa kábà tí wọ́n kókè. But to me, àwọn èèyàn well no, let's wait and see, let's leave them. Kọ́njú gàlà làwọn lọ́nà, kọ́njú gàlà làwọn bọ̀. Tó bá wá yá wọn wá ní Yorùbá nation la fẹ́, Yorùbá nation yìí. My Igbo brothers, please continue your struggle, your agitation. We are solidly together. I've told you guys one time that we are all going to come back together and we are going to meet at that Y point. Alájẹmájíjọ́ ti àwọn wèrè kúrò lórí ilẹ̀ wa. We will meet at that Y point. And at the end of the day, we'll push them out. We need each other. Yes. The Igbos need us. We need them. Yes, that's the truth.
God bless you.
So that's just my last message. Thank you so much. God bless you, Baba.
And you too. Thank you so much. Good to hear from you again, Baba. Anyway, so you have a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Nice one.
Baba,
oh, yeah.
Too good. Like the enemy.
Nice one.
Baba, I love that song because I go on you know, Baba, you pay around the 4:30. All right, later.
Hey, but he released the finger here. Sorry, Larry. Anyway, here we go. I have another caller there. Hello there. Hello, sir. Let's see. Let me bring it to the central one there. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you, Maiyegun General.
Class. Everybody can hear you too. Prince.
Maiyegun General.
How are you?
Maiyegun number one. Maiyegun number one.
Yeah.
Every other number na numbering. Maiyegun number one. Yeah. Every other number na numbering. Maiyegun number one. We there for your back. Nothing they shell. God they your back. Nothing they shell. I tell you.
I know. I don't go lie you. I mean, they sit on the seat of the temple here, representing most people here, and then this microphone represents the voice of so many people that people can't hear them, they can't see them, but they speak louder than you can imagine. If you want to know them, just touch me. And they tell people, I said, if you want to know if I get people, you touch me.
That's so.
Touch me first now. Then you go see.
That's so.
No be so.
Confirm. That's confirm, Maiyegun.
How are you?
Natukado, that your mic, Natukado jet.
Very, very powerful. Trust me.
Maiyegun General, well done. Congratulations in advance. Saturday, that the indeed day. You know?
Thank you. We are preparing.
Glass go shake. Glass go shake.
I'm looking forward to that. Make us see how it go be. I don't go get one tanda. I don't go get one tanda small all right. You know, fine. You know, too fine. But you know what you have to say? It serves all purposes. You go find out when you come in. It serves all purposes. that it's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Trust me, it's going to be beautiful.
That's good. That's good. That's great. Happy to hear that.
Thank you.
When you were talking during your broadcast, when you mentioned EFCC, I remind something that happened. This Fulani terrorists, they thought that they are wise.
Yeah,
everything they are doing, they believe they are very, very smart. I've always told them that, look, what you are doing is craftiness. It has nothing to do with smartness, because look at the way anywhere they steal money, they carry billions. All they do that is they set it ablaze. If they love Nigeria, would they be only them? Anywhere they steal, what? Anywhere they operate, anytime they see billions, they set ablaze.
Burn the place down, and the investigation will be dead. That's it.
That's it. That is how they do their own stealing. So that is terrorist move. So when you were talking about this EFCC, I remember this with it. That Okorocha. You know what they did before that primary. It was a play. They acted play with him.
Now.
If they are going to leave him the following day, what is the essence of breaking the roof?
Breaking into his house and breaking through his ceiling. It's a crazy place, mental place.
And that where they shout, "My God, my Lord, my God, my Lord." Do you know what happened, Maiyegun?
Tell us.
What the script they are playing, they just want to use him to send signal to Wike. After they deal with him. That they just a script. They just want to use that, to show him, if you do nyeme, we'll deal with you so hard. That is just all they did with that Okorocha, and he followed them to ask those nonsense, and they are fooling the whole nation. You understand? That is just what they did. You get what I'm saying? I want our people to remember, always remember, it's about your land or your life. That's one point. Secondly, Femi Adesina. Secondly, T.Y. Danjuma. He said the army of Nigeria is colluding. He said it 3 times.
Exactly.
And this is the general. This is a general in Nigerian army.
And he's not just a general. This is a coup plotter, a master coup plotter. And you don't feel just plan coup. If you want to take over the security architecture of a president of a country, you must be somebody who knows how to, escape and all of that. So when he saw the terrorists, he said, the Nigerian military, they have colluded with the terrorists, and therefore the war against terror can never be won. Forget it. It's a business. But at the expense of our lives.
Our people keep forgetting. Nigerians keep forgetting. They are looking for PVC. I'm just laughing. Do you know that Buratai said that Boko Haram, to defeat Boko Haram, it will take 20 years
he did say
to
that.
defeat Boko Haram? Are you getting me? Then Obi is telling Obidients voice that is going to repair Nigeria.
Repair Nigeria. Wait, I go call them. Baba, anything will come to mind, just say you go right. You are right. Trust me. Anything will come to your mind, just say Go on,
He's
Prince.
telling that I'm going to fix Nigeria within 4 years. I just allowed this to move. Everybody had a jump up. They go look for PVC. You're going to madness.
Pure hard.
Madness.
Some of them, you see, some of them obedient. What I like about them be this. They say, hey, please, I love you shop Agbado. Make una please vote Peter Obi. You see, if you see some of their own line, you go to laugh.
Yes. Yes.
Say, why me? I know if you join the army, 50 million joining the army, eating Agbado, corn, and Agbalumo, and all of that. Please, make una say, make una pity my life. No vote Tinubu, I know you shop Agbado. But guess what? Now everybody did deceive themselves. No be Nigeria.
I'm telling you. You know the funny thing. They are talking about Kolu. You know the funny thing. They are talking about Kolu. what of their own man? You know, when I was here, I was listening to one preacher yesterday. A lady, she was telling the Christians that all of them that they should go and get
woman.
their PVC.
You see that place, that Nigeria. Anybody will love that place right now watching me. When I tell you that if you love Nigeria, break it up. It sounds so raw. It sounded so kind of blunt. But
That's
it is the truth. You see? They say Muslim here. Christian there. The Christians you force Muslim. Muslim will not vote Christian. In the same supposed one Nigeria. And una no see that you are deceiving yourself thinking that people who have that kind of mindset, they can still be in the same country. No wahala.
Do you know the funny thing? Do you know the funny thing is that what this message they are giving out, Christian do this, Muslim do this. What is leading to is just the religious war is what they are setting up. They don't know.
Now.
I get me. They don't know. And
Did you not see that video, Prince? Did you not see that video of that imam from Kaduna that said that even if they want to choose any deputy or vice president from northern Nigeria, it must be a Muslim. And it's not just any Muslim, a real Muslim. I can't ask myself, which one be real? Which one be unreal?
Who is the real?
In the same country, to choose your leader of your country, it must be a real one Nigeria.
I'm telling you, Maiyegun, you know the worst thing. The one I had yesterday that surprised me.
Tell us.
Some group of priests, they gather themselves. They are showing their PVC, and one of them said, if their member don't come with don't show their PVC coming to church, that they won't allow them inside the church. I'm not asking the priest. Where is it written in the Bible that if you don't come with your PVC, you will not enter church?
Well,
where is it written in the Bible?
Now, you see, now that's how the rule is. Now them they make the rule. That's the new rule. But the point is, you, the priest, you they pray to God. You say, yes, I pray to God. You get sense. Yeah, I get sense. The way you see Nigeria, PVC feel resolve this whole thing. But we need to try. Baba, you want stop me from coming in to worship God because I don't bring PVC. You don't get sense.
Can you imagine? When you want to tell and say me with an I go say, touch on my anointed, do my prophet know how.
All of us are anointed.
And every side of God is a prophet. This is what they don't know. Every side of God is a prophet.
Prince, we now have ordained all the members of the Temple of Truth. All of you watching me right now, if you have seen the truth and you have embraced it and you can no longer be deceived, that is your liberation. I have anointed you. You are all men of God, women of God, son of God, daughter of God. You are anointed. Now, everywhere you go, if anybody tell you, say, do not touch my anointed, they are talking to you. You can touch them because you are better. Say it, okay?
I'm telling you. Nnamdi Kanu is inside prison over a year. Over a year now. They call themselves man of God. None of them is bringing out the energy of this PVC out to say, why should you be recruiting terrorists inside the army, police of the Nigeria? And you, Nnamdi Kanu, who is only agitating, for self-determination, you lock him inside over a year.
You lock him up and you deny him justice. It's not that they locked him up illegally. They are denying him justice, locking their courts, adjourning the case needlessly, simply because they can do that. And that's illegal. It is illegal.
All of them that are man of God, that call themselves men of God in Nigeria, how many of them have come out boldly, like Jesus, where they claim then they follow?
Jesus is too far.
What you are doing is abomination.
Martin Luther King in a reverend.
God bless you, Maiyegun. God bless you. Martin Luther King is a reverend, confirmed reverend. He stood up. He's the one that fought that for liberation of black in Africa. Nigeria,
every time you still listen to that, I have a dream speech Now some people see they enter and me say, oh boy, like I don't know if you take your time. That speech was made in the 60s, right? If you still watch it today, it's still performing miracle that they call helping the Black Revolution, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. He did. You know what I'm concluding with, yeah?
Please.
What I'm concluding with is that, look, all these pastors that say anybody that do not get PVC, that they will not enter church. I'm also telling the people, let them stop paying tithe and offering to them. You know, let them stop paying tithe and offering.
Some people don't stop their offering. Baba, sometimes I think it was last year that level of coronavirus, the economy downturn all over the world, and then the fact that people have become, we were isolated, locked up. Some of us at that point, pastor, no, they make any sense to us again. Anybody know they feel threaten us with anything, God this and that anymore. So when they open the economy, open the world, some people know they go church again. Those way they go, can't they question the money where they give the pastor. So on social media at that time, pastors in Nigeria, they started threatening people who fail to, or who are criticizing tithe, or who are criticizing money and all of that. But everybody don't they on a time. It go take time.
Exactly. They go. In fact, they can't threaten anybody again. Say they be man of God. Every child of God is a man of God this time around.
Anymore. Nobody if you threaten me anytime.
Every child of God is a man of God. That's what they should know. If they say people will not enter church, church is not owned by them. It's God, church of God. If they say people will not enter inside church, then people will not pay tithe again in the church. Because there is no place in the Bible written do not enter church without PVC. Let us know how many church will remain. God bless you, Jare.
See you soon. Thank you so much. So I have another caller, which is great. You see this number, and I believe.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. My brother. How are you?
This is fine. This is it's wonderful getting you online today.
It's a pleasure. Did you say this is Ife?
You say what?
What's your name? Sorry, I heard this is Ife, but I don't know. I don't think I heard right.
Okay.
What's your name?
Okay. No, this is Ezumezu. Maazi Ezumezu. Yes.
Maazi Ezumezu. That's special.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
Yeah. Well, I'm calling from Austria.
From Austria.
Yeah. Maiyegun, we say you are a man.
Thanks.
You are a man. Do you know why I say you are a man?
Tell us.
Do you know why?
Tell us.
Do you know when I started following you?
Please.
If I tell you, you will be surprised. You see you.
No, I will be honored. I will be surprised. You know what? Because I can imagine if somebody is watching me for so long. I'll be like, wow, I'm honored. Go on.
No, you are a blessing to the Yoruba nation.
Thanks.
No, I started following you even when you are, a kind of, interviewing this our brother, grandson.
Oh,
I think grandson. Remember?
Now I get you. Go on.
Then that's why I say you are a wonderful man and you are a blessing to you, Yoruba man. There is some of us, we be brainwashed by what our parents, I said. But you have that ability to reason, to think the bad and good.
Yes.
That's why I say you are a God will bless you for you to stand
Do I still remember that?
Yeah.
Because it's so special, right? You are special, okay? And then when you drop that name, I just want to repeat it so that I won't forget it. Maazi Ezumezu. Bless you. Continue.
Yeah. I will tell my Biafran or my Igbo brother that Maazi Nnamdi Kanu is our PVC.
Yes.
As simple as that. Maazi Nnamdi Kanu is our PVC. You can see, you see, Britons, they think they are smart. They want to play a double standard game. They call Obi over. They make whatever arrangement they make. It's not our business. All we care is that let them give us a date of referendum to decide if we will stay in Nigeria or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not true.
I remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, if you give me referendum tomorrow, if the Biafrans vote no to referendum, I will surrender Biafra struggle and I will go away. You will never hear anything from me again. But nobody has given him the referendum. They said he's a madman. Shut up your mouth. You want to break Nigeria. Are you daft? Are you listening? He said, prove me wrong that Biafrans don't want Biafra. Give them referendum. If they say yes to Nigeria, I will disappear. You will never see me again.
Yeah. And again, he still give them another promise again. He told them that man in Aso Rock, bring him out, let him speak Fufu, his mother tongue, and let people interview him. If that guy is still the same Buhari, if he give up Biafra, if he give up,
he did say that.
He said it on air.
He said, you are a madman, shut up your mouth. Look at him. If they should bring Buhari to you. Hey, this is a black and white thing. You said Nnamdi Kanu has committed a crime. He did this, he did that, Abi. Yeah. Now, the most of them is that he said Buhari is gibbering. Now, he said, you can jail me, send me to jail, kill me. Yeah. But before you do that, I want you to bring this man out. Do all these tests I said. If it's different from what I said, do whatever you want to me. And then I will abandon Biafra. No, you are a madman. We will not do that. No. You have to be jailed. Kill him. What the hell is going on?
So my brother, all Oduduwa nation is here to stay, and Biafra nation is here to stay. They can't stop it.
No.
This movement is strong. God will bless Sunday Igboho, and God will bless Maiyegun Nnamdi Kanu, and God will also bless you, Maiyegun.
He will bless us all.
Thank you, brother. Let me allow other people to call.
Thank you so much,
Thank you, brother.
It's good to talk to you today. You stay safe, sir.
Yeah,
and have a good one.
Okay.
Thank you so much. That is a Mazi Ezumezu. Somebody should tell me the meaning. I didn't ask him. I should have asked him. Anyway, I bet I would get somebody who is going to tell me the meaning. Oh, no. I should have asked him. Now, I'll take this one again, then before we call it a nighty. Oh, yeah. File. Wala deva you. File. Steve, how are you?
My brother. I'm doing so good. And you too, bro.
I'm so well. I feel good, I was a bit kind of concerned 3 days ago. What are we going to do? If we're unable to turn up, what's the excuse we're going to give it to this man who knows that we can make it happen? So, you know what? When people turned up in the last 2 days, Steve-O, I can only but feel better. I have never felt better.
Amazing.
Go on.
Amazing. I myself, I don't know what to say. One of the reasons why I called, two things made me call. First, I want to tell the generals in General Assembly, the Maiyegun General Assembly.
The generals of the generals who are here and contingents. Yes. Go on.
You guys are awesome. You guys are beyond all expectations. You guys have surpassed all expectations. Guys, Tuali. So every of us here.
Oh yeah. They take them. I'm just
lost for one. But God Almighty will reward us all.
We'll continue to surprise ourselves. That's what we do. We are not doing all of this to surprise anybody anymore. They can underrate us. They can overlook us. They can talk down on us. But there is going to be a time they will no longer be able to ignore us.
This is the real revolution we are talking about. Right. Can you even imagine in 48 hours what?
48 hours, so we raised over 7 million. Almost 7 million, Baba.
You guys are awesome, Baba, and all has to do with you to your transparency.
Well,
I owe that to all of you. No. See, for us to be here is because of what you presented. Look at the way you were analyzing this one. 2,000 came here, 500 came here, $1 came. Who would do subscribe to such? Who would do subscribe to such? You know what we are saying? Everybody wants to know what is happening with my money.
I would love to know what
you
is
open
happening
up
to
the
my
whole
money.
thing. Everybody is seeing it. Not somebody telling me to go and put money in one account. I don't even know who is controlling that account. I don't even know what is inside that account. I don't know nothing. I have no clue what they're going to do with it. So I give it all. I salute everybody in the house.
Thanks, man. Thank you very much.
The second point that made me to call, I wanted to take a sober reflection on what actually transpired a few days ago that Oleye called. Oleye called and made an appeal to us.
Yes.
So humbly. Do you guys understand what that means? That means this guy came up to let us know that I am here for you guys.
Yes. I am still for you. Continue to use me. As long as I live, I am not going to shift. I've lost a lot. I've lost almost everything, but I have you people. But you know what I mean? I mean, he has also, and we can always tell him, he's never going to walk alone. I don't care what everybody feels about him.
Yesterday, I just started and I was just reflecting. This is the same man that the Federal Republic of Nigeria came to negotiate with. Accepted it. Do you know the quantum of promises they must have given to him? Blank check. Guy, what do you want? Drop this agitation.
Drop all this thing. We'll take care of you. Exactly. And yet,
if this is the same man that rejected the Federal Republic of Nigeria goodwill, can come to us so humbly and beg for 15 million. Baba, oh my God. This guy is not real. This guy is not a human being. Me and you, between me and you, Baba, which one of us will go through what this guy went through? And again, have the opportunity for a federal government to come and negotiate with you on what you want to drop an agitation. And you rejected it.
Okay, in your house, everything that was destroyed, we'll give you this, and don't worry, we'll take care of it. And they will do it. All they wanted is, can you help us stop the noise of this Yoruba nation? Because it's not going away.
Baba, if Chief Sunday Igboho has asked for oil block, they will give it to him.
Some people don't know.
Oh my goodness, Baba. Take it or you leave it.
It's what you see, Baba Sivo. When I went to Nigeria in 2018, so I was invited by Oloye Sunday Igboho himself. A long story, but anyway. And then when we got there, that was the moment I was mobilizing people that, hey, can you all come together and just use the same politics that the Obidients and every one of them are doing today? I was mobilizing. I said, you should run for office. You should run for office. Don't bribe anybody. And then, you know what I mean? Long story short, I met with Igboho in Ibadan, in his house. So while we were eating, he ordered for amala for us. So we're eating. Then we started talking. And he said, Maiyegun, they like and she you. Well, I must support him. Support me, Maiyegun. And I'll tell you why. You see those Baba? Those Baba? There is no amount of money they can give to, and they don't promise. They show you. He said, Baba, Maiyegun, let me tell you this, Baba. And Baba, you can promise you. Toba ripe lo tolo ni nkan to fe se pelu so limit to ba pe si owó tó fẹ́ fi lọ yẹn ó ti wà nle tó bá sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ fún ẹ ní 1 billion naira cash here ó máa rí báyìí ni ó ní òun bá wọn bàbá yẹn ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ owó ó ní kò sí bó ṣe lè ṣe tó níwájú wọn wà fọ́ ni ó ní gbogbo àwọn yẹn lọ fi test òun o kó lè gba òun lẹ́yìn ládọjà ńgbà yẹn bọ́ síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ òun sọ pé àfi tó bá pa òun ló máa pa ládọjà ilé ìgbò ni wọ́n bá rẹ̀ ó ní Maiyegun nǹkan tó ń ṣe dáa ṣùgbọ́n táwọn bàbá yẹn bá gbé owó wọn dé ọmọ ìyá ẹ ọ̀rẹ́ everybody wọ́n á dà ẹ Maiyegun lójú ẹ báyìí wọ́n á wò pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ayé ti yípo Igboho told me that's the same person they offered money to abandon Yoruba nation and he insisted I can't even spend anything.
Baba, between me and you, which one of us will be stand that kind of pressure? Go easy. And look at the same man that had the opportunity to take an oil block if he wanted, and they will give it to him at the platter of gold, came down to us. We here of Maiyegun General came down to us and said, I have 15 million naira need.
Can you understand this humility? Can we even...
But we thank God.
Man, it goes, wherever you are, Baba, Baba. Please. Am I disappoint Arawa?
They disappoint Arawa. We are having a break today. Tonight we are having a break. And it's a good thing. Let's have a break. Tomorrow we'll continue. On Friday, I will bring Oloye back. He's been asking me, Maiyegun mo fẹ́ wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn mi. In fact, mo fọ́. That's what he said. He said, Maiyegun mo fọ́. Àwọn èèyàn wà lórí platform
Maiyegun, I was respecting Oloye before. Now I'm worshiping Oloye.
God bless you, Steve.
I was respecting him as the freedom fighter, as a selfless person. Now I am worshiping him.
God bless
this
you.
Guy is not real.
And we need to speak more of this for some charlatans to water him down and say, what is he doing?
Who needs 15 million naira? God damn it, man. This guy is not for real. We have to know what we have. We have to appreciate this guy. We have to let this guy know that we love you.
Yes, we do.
We will continue to prove it. That he can do more.
We will continue to prove it. Yes.
Imagine what that guy will do very soon. Very soon.
You know, see, Baba, she was in pipeline. See, we about work out.
Plan B. Plan B. Plan C.
Yeah.
Plan B. Plan C. So yeah. Oh yeah.
C'est vous. Évidemment, Oh yeah, Chris. Thanks so much, Baba. Let me just take this one more because of my time, and then we can call it a night. I know so many people want to call in, and it's pretty much, so please bear with me. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you. It's good to hear from you. How is
Leila and her brother?
Leila is fine. Sucking everything, as we speak. And, sir, I didn't know that it can be very expensive to actually raise a kid as well. I'm beginning to mark things down. It's quite costly, sir, to actually feed all these kids here. I've done that 7 years ago, and I bet you who did yours like God knows when, years ago. So this is me, sir. It's not easy.
You have joined the wagon. God will let us enjoy them. Just enjoy it.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, there is something I want to say, Maiyegun.
Please.
There is something people don't know. You see all these Abroadians, all these weres that are living in Europe or every part of the world.
We call them patriotic Nigerians abroad.
Yes,
they tell you, I love my country. I'm proud of my. You're proud of your country since 1971, since you left Nigeria. Gogola State, Bende State. They are Nigeria since you left. But you will never go back.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. There are some secrets that people don't know about them.
Please. Share.
Most of these people, they are part of those Agberos that have killed people in Nigeria that are supposed to be serving jail time. That Tinubu have used his influence to carry them and escort them to another country. Most of all these Abroadians, that is what they are. If you can do your thorough checking on them, you will see on their background, then you will know that all these people are criminals that are escaped to abroad. That is why they are saying Tinubu is good. They will do anything for Tinubu because most of them are criminals. They are
running away from justice in Nigeria, hiding all over the world, and it's a big payback time for their own heroin lord.
Exactly. There is one way behind my street here. We used to meet in Baba's shop. That one, if you see him, you will see how miserable his life is already.
Sad.
He cannot go back home, but he will be telling you that Tinubu lo leje. When I ask about people of this guy. When they told me his history, they said he is a convict at Alagbon.
Yeah.
They have to carry him and escape him through Republic of Benin. That is where he run to come to this country.
And they hide under a different name, I bet.
Yes. And this guy this guy happened to be one of the followers of that useless man in the Oshodi, MC.
Maybe you can even see. Wait, sir. Maybe I can help you identify. Maybe you can identify the person on this screen. Check your screen, sir. But continue talking. We have their list here.
Okay.
All the team. But continue, sir. If you see his face on your screen, let me know. Continue talking, sir.
So no, I didn't see his face yet.
So it's not there. Okay. Okay. Go on.
This guy, when I did my thorough checking on this guy history, he has killed more than 7 people in Nigeria. Me, I'm an Idumota guy now. I was born in and raised in Idumota.
So I think it's easier to understand and know them better. Then I believe it's easier.
Kunle Poli is like my junior brother. Kunle Poli. Kunle Poli is like a junior brother to me. I was raised in Ereko.
Wow.
So I know his father. His father is Alhaji Fatati. He was once a councillor in our area at Ereko there.
Wow.
So we are not too far from Igakozoko. So this guy, when I did my thorough checking on this guy, all the history that I heard about him showed that this guy has killed more than 7 people. He was jailed in Alagbon, and they have to escape him because the guy is about to leak the secret of the people who are behind these atrocities that is committing. So definitely, this useless Kolu is the one using them. You understand me? So most of these Obidients that are saying people don't know them. They will come and be playing like a big man in abroad here. Most of them are killers. They are ex-convicts. That is what people don't know. So therefore, if they are praising him like that, people should not fall for all those praising.
Not engage with them too much. Just find a way to detach yourself. Because if they have a compromise. If they are compromised on them, definitely they will do anything to satisfy their own masters. Anybody that is against their interest, they will automatically see you as an enemy. So don't engage them. Excuse yourself from them. You know what came to my mind, sir, when you are talking?
Yeah.
You remember that time when they were doing APC, what did they call it? Executive election among the Congress that produced the current exco of APC. You remember that young man, Olusegun Dari or something, the one that wanted to be.
Is it that one that was crying?
That was crying. Do you remember that before?
That was crying when they tell him to forfeit his own post.
Yeah, before he started crying on stage. Before he started crying on stage.
Yes.
Do you remember when he was rejected, when they told him to step down? And he said, no, I will never step down. We will have to do election. You remember that? And somebody tapped him.
That guy is a killer also. The guy is a killer as well.
You are too smart for this your age. Your age should be relaxed now, but it seems to be very sharp, sir. Sir, you remember that they told him, they said, listen, you need to step down. They showed us a document, and inside that document, there's some 2 allegations. One of them, homicide. Homicide is that they killed somebody.
Yes.
And immediately it went up.
The guy just messed up at somebody they pour ice water on.
So they have some of these people that are parading. They have used them to commit homicide, killing other people, opponents, and all of that, and they are hanging over their head. So if they become anything, they send them abroad, Abi, to escape justice.
Yes, that is what they do to them. So people should not fall for all this prayer singing that they are doing. Most of them are criminals. Because somebody in a real mentality that is correct will never support people like Tinubu or Atiku. Their state of mind, if their state of mind is very correct, they will not support all these criminals. Because they too, they are criminals. That's why they're supporting them.
Why? Sir, I'm going to do more research on that, and I will do a lot of elaboration on that, because this is a new discovery that we have ignored. It's always been there, but we need to elaborate more on it. There are some of these rogues that you see abroad promoting these criminals in Nigeria. They themselves won't go back there because they can't go back.
Yes.
Some of them are criminals.
They can't go back. That is why they want their person to attain that high post, so that they can now be parading them as somebody who is a good person. You understand me? That is what is happening. They can't go home. They are criminals.
Right.
Murderers.
I am going to work on that, sir. That's a new one.
Exactly. All right. And again, one thing before I go.
Yes, sir.
You see, there was a chat I did on YouTube before, like 2 times, that I told people that you see all these people that are shouting Jagaban, Baba, Emilokon in Nigeria. So most of them in that Lagos, is not as if they know what they are doing, because most of them, I tell people that these 3 idols that they put at the toll gate, I told people that Tinubu have already finished their work there. Most of them, they don't know what they are doing. Believe what
they are deluded, or the illusion and whatever.
They have been charmed, because when I did my program, the second time, the third time that I finished my program, they went and barricaded those 3 idols for people not to get access to that place, because people have already been contemplating of going to destroy those things. All this thing is not ordinary. But I know God will pass them. God will judge all of them.
Thank you so much, sir. It's good to hear from you again. And
thank you.
Yes, sir. You should have a good evening. Okay. Thank you so much.
And you too.
This is where we're going to draw the curtains tonight. Our time is up. I wish you could have more, but seriously, I have not had a good. See, maybe I shouldn't tell you this, but if you see my eyes that drop like that, it is tiredness. And I can tell you this free of charge. Layla turned 1 month, 4 weeks yesterday. And you see this last 4 weeks, now only me if tell you how my life be, right? So when it comes to sleep, now when I see the chance at the manager, if you catch me on top the couch, I will quickly take a nap there. 35 seconds before you know. So me and our mom, we are now doing shifts. So all of una wey dey young, God bless you. Make una go. If you want to have a family, go do Amelio. If you go join all of us, we don't dey old now. Can't go get pikin, Baba. You go take old age, raise a child now. I'm not too old, but it doesn't make me feel like old now. Like I don't sleep. I just use every little opportunity I have. So if you begin to see me do like that, obviously because I don't drink, now because waiting the drink here. Pressure, but I love it. It's so lovely. I'm not complaining. I am just saying that every chance I see, I use that. So don't let us stay for too long. The next time you see me here, you probably will have a chance to also say your mind. Okay. I appreciate everybody who participated tonight. I do. I've got so much tiredness, pressure, and all of that, but I'm still pretty much sharp as I should be. So thank you so much for your time. Alenora Okoro, my dear sister, it's been a while. It's good to see you anyway, that you came around with your super chat, by the way. So thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody who called in. Somebody said I should get Princess on. I would love to have Princess on, but she's there entertaining you right there in the comment section. So we'll see her and talk to her some other time. So thank you. And to all of us who actually made this happen, right? Remember the update, okay? Remember, we were supposed to do some certain things before then, contribute to somebody's medical bill, speak to our lawyer in Nigeria that they should take up the legal case of Corporal Martin Sidakpani, and then ensure that his wife arranged his wife's meeting with our lawyer, and then taking it off from there. All of this were part of the money we were supposed to spend at the time. Everything still remained on hold. Our target right now is to see and make sure that we have a 6 million naira deposited with that lawyer. I was planning 10 million at some point, but yeah, we can still do that. But 6 million for a start, they can hold on to that for some time, and then we can take care of other things too. At the end of the day, right, I will mop up the entire money. I will tell you what we have. I'll tell you what we have spent. And if we're going to need more at some point, I will tell you, and then we'll do what we have to do, or we do what we know how to do best. Responding whenever it is pretty much important and necessary. So I appreciate every one of you. And remember this, today is our break. Tomorrow, yeah, I know, because I'm going to get paid tomorrow, okay? Though my money is gone already, because this is the UK anyway. Before you get paid, you don't list your bill. How much is going to go here? How much is going to go there? Which one is going for Lekki gas? Which one is going to go for fueling my car for the next month before I get money again? Which one am I going to pay for my tax? A lot. So I already know how much will remain. So last, by the time my pay comes in, and then I pay all my own debt, rent, and all of that, I am still pretty much sure that I'm still going to have some spare change. And then I can make my contribution too. So tonight is a break. So some of you are going to get paid as well from tomorrow. You might do yours tomorrow, okay? There's no rush, no pressure, okay? When we meet tomorrow, we're going to raise money. Again, I may not even talk about anything Nigeria. I may just talk straight up about what we are doing and why. But to mix it up a bit, to make it a little bit, fun, and in fact, interesting, I may bring up something to discuss. But remember this, when you are joining me tomorrow, as a member of the Temple of Truth, a donor, who has always been very, very consistent with that. We appreciate you. I love you. But anyway, just make sure that when you are joining us tomorrow and you feel like you are going to make yours tomorrow live on the program, you will be most welcomed, okay? So be prepared for that. I want to see you next. We'll have a chat more on what we are doing. So thank you for all your time. Don't go anywhere without liking that video, sharing it. Yeah, when we see next time, we will continue from here. Good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Tí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọn ò gbẹ́bẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkan ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.